Recently, I got a lot of my channels removed for community guidance violations, and I'm just here to share the experience, what happened to me, what you should do instead, what's like the optimal way of resolving this, and also some tips on preventing this in the future. Quick bit about me. I'm just a German creator doing online marketing content. Over here at maxkuch.de, there was actually a channel removed as well. I have nothing to sell you. I just want to help you out a little bit here. It's really crucial to like also listen to this and know what not to do. What's also recommended by some other channels. So essentially how it all started on the 22nd of November, I got this email that one of my channels, I just renamed it to XYZ here, got removed for spam, deceptive practices, and scams. But like on the channel, we just uploaded one video per week. It was not automated. It was affiliate focused. We essentially promoted VPNs there. So I can see why possibly this could be a terms of service violation, but probably pretty harsh to just remove the channel anyways. Yeah, but that was not a huge issue. The bigger issue was that on the same night and on the next morning, a lot of my other channels in the same Google account got removed as well. We have a team, so we actually publish a lot of content here, and I myself publish across multiple channels just to serve different niches. So that's why we have a bunch of channels and we just put them all in the same Google account, which was a huge mistake. More about that later. Among those removed channels, we also have channels like Assistentin.de, which is my Germany-based VA hiring business, where we didn't even publish any YouTube videos yet. We essentially just reserved the handle for now. And my personal brand account, maxkuch.de, which is essentially the channel I value the most because I published like every single day here for more than 200 days. So it was pretty annoying to have this channel removed. They didn't remove channels which are partnered. So we also had some partner channels in the same Google account. Those were not affected. And the notification for all the channels which are not the first one, but for all the other ones, is this email here, that our channels were found to have repeated or severe violations of the community guidelines. I specified this later. What I instantly did is I just appeared using the official appear tool, which you can see here, but you should definitely not copy this. So warning, do not see this as a step-by-step here. I will get to the step-by-step part later on. But both the appeal for the initial channel, with the initially removed channel, was denied, as well as for all the other channels, including the channels where we didn't even upload any content. So what happened here? Essentially, one channel got removed for spam, deceptive practices, and scams policy, and under community guidance, many other channels, but not all channels, in the same Google account were removed for community guidance violations. If we reread the first email, it actually states that we have permanently removed your channel from YouTube. Going forward, you won't be able to access, process, or create any other YouTube channels. So, I mean, that's pretty much as clear as it can get. Essentially, you're banned as a creator from running any YouTube channels after having one channel removed. So you better be careful here what type of channels you have in the same Google account. To be more specific, they banned my channel based on circumvention, which is like a subcategory of a community guidance violation. That's also here stated by the Team YouTube Twitter account that they suspended me for circumvention. So the problem is that only the first banned channel is contestable because all the other channels, that's just like a chain of channels getting removed because you're not allowed to have any channels anymore. So it's really all about overturning the initial decision of removing your very first channel for content-related issues. The other channels, yeah, you can't do much about it. That's also clarified here by the Team YouTube Twitter account again. So here's my step-by-step. What should you do instead of me? So never use the appeal tool of the channels removed for circumvention, because essentially that's not possible for you to get this overturned, and it will delay the time until your channels go back online. Then I went ahead and informed my followers via email newsletter, via social media, and all the ways I could think of to just inform them about the situation. I immediately started a second channel, more about that later, to just like keep on posting because I was posting every single day. I didn't want to allow YouTube to stop me here. Then that's pretty much the best way to reach any person at YouTube is to head over to x.com and go to the Team YouTube account, which I can just open here. That's an account where YouTube is actually providing some form of customer support or creator support. You can see it here in the replies. They reply all the time. 47 seconds ago, 53 seconds ago, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 3 minutes. So there's actually like a really high frequency of posts going on. Obviously, some of those posts are also automated, but many of those are not as well. And that's pretty much the only way where you can reach humans. You can see it here in the wording, in the reply I've gotten. To clarify, your channel was removed due to circumvention because, using abbreviation here, you can only have this resolved after a successful appeal to your original terminated account. Another abbreviation, no dot at the end. So that's very likely not a bot reply, but instead an actual human replying to me and looking into the case. And that's really what it all comes down to. We just want to get an eyeball on the issue of an actual human employee of Google or YouTube to just resolve the situation. I just repeated step 3, going on Twitter, until I got a decent reply. I just reach out to them daily, even multiple times a day, just to force them to look at the situation, help me out here, and get the situation resolved. That was pretty much the best way. Furthermore, I also wrote a blog article here on my private website. Essentially, it's just like ChatGPT written based on all my Twitter replies. But I think it looks quite decent. And I also used it linking to my public Twitter posts. I also think it can help if you ask your followers or even friends to just engage a little bit with your tweets to maybe make you stand out a little bit among the other people, because most of these posts have no engagement at all. And if you're just there with like a few likes, few other replies, I think it makes it more authentic. Obviously, one note here, whatever you text to Team YouTube, you will get hit with like a bunch of spam replies, directing you to some paid consultants. I think there could be like legit ones out there as well. Probably I would not go for those accounts which are just the best at botting Twitter. I can't imagine these providers providing the best service out there. Furthermore, I also reached out to several email addresses I got off Google. I reached out to German ones specifically. That's why I didn't put them here in the video. I don't think that helped, to be honest, like judging by the responses. But in the end, the combination of doing all of these different things like somehow worked out. And I got my initial channel restored. You can see it here. We reviewed your YouTube account in violation of our terms of service. And after taking another look, we can confirm that it's not in violation of our terms of service, which was great because now I could just go ahead and use the appeal tool to remove the circumvention bans on all my other channels. But there was a big issue left because my personal brand account, where I used the appeal tool before, was not coming back. It seems like there's like a 1 or 2 week cooldown after using the appeal tool, because you can also see it here. I kept just getting this response: hello, Max Cook, we've received an appeal for a channel. It looks like you previously appealed, has been denied. Please take another look at the email that we sent previously for additional details on the rejection. And until I was able to get a new appeal, I think it took 2 weeks. That was the time it took for me, but I also saw online that some people reported that it takes 1 week of cooldown time. So that's definitely an issue if you use the appeal tool before on channels removed for community guidelines violations. I also tried to resolve this. I think I reached out even after that to Team YouTube to just get a human to look at it, but it was not possible. Like I tried many times and I really didn't end up getting any human to like manually trigger another appeal. So I really had to wait for the full 2 weeks, just like appealing every few days to see if I can get the channel back. And yeah, eventually I ended up getting the channel back. So it definitely worked out, but it just costed me more time. Really hope this also works out for you. But here are like 3 tips going forward, what you should definitely consider. First, get your viewers off platform. I know like probably you've heard this so many times before, but it's super valuable to have a direct line to your viewers, to your fans, to your followers. It's also better to sell them products. Definitely make sure to get them on other social media platforms or newsletters. Newsletters obviously a bit pain to set up, maybe a bit more expensive to set up, but it's like the only platform where you actually are in control, where you have a direct way to reach your followers or paid communities, what I'm doing as well. It's obviously a great way to monetize as well. Separate your channels across Google accounts. That's what I did in the aftermath. It's pretty much just getting all of my old Google accounts I've forgotten about together and just made a plan how to separate all of my different channels based on like risk level and based on the topic and the editors working on it into different Google accounts to make sure everything is separated, and I can never run into this issue again of having one of my channels removed for some reason, apparently for incorrect reasons here, and then just having to deal with the cascade of us not being able to publish anymore on our established other channels. Also started a backup YouTube channel, which might be a good idea for you as well. Obviously on a separate Google account, so it doesn't get affected if for some reason your main account gets removed. You can see here, I started this channel, Max Kuch 2. Pretty much I just promoted it by reaching out to my followers via social media, via newsletter, and via DMs. Actually, rebuilding a channel wasn't that hard. Obviously, the numbers are way lower, but even with just the first 10 videos, I got to solid 100 views per episode again, even without having the subscribers anymore. But I think the YouTube algorithm is pretty good at identifying people who might want to engage in your content, and just starting a brand new channel again can also have a big advantage, because essentially I just took the video concepts which worked the best on my old channel and just redid them on this channel. And you can see here me hitting like even like a almost 1,000 view video, which is like quite good for German digital marketing content. Essentially just being able to rebuild my audience pretty quickly by being able to just base my videos on the successful ones from before. And so I really hope that you can get your channel back. Just follow my step-by-step solution here, and definitely consider all of these 3 aspects here of how to prevent this issue and protect yourself better from this happening again in the future. Okay, really hope I could help you out. See you. Bye-bye.